Hey guys, you can see that I've been busy here on my pumpkin farm. We've been picking pumpkins. It's pumpkin picking time. You know what? I'm finding the older I get, the harder it is to pick all those pumpkins. Now, we never know how many pumpkins we're going to have until we actually start picking, because those orange pumpkins aren't always orange. They start out green like this. They start out green. Now, is that thing ready to pick? No, it's not ready to pick. I don't even know why somebody picked it. I think they jumped the gun, don't you? Yeah, when they're ready to pick, they turn a beautiful orange. Now, if you're coming to my pumpkin patch, would you rather pick an orange one or a green one? Most people want an orange, but every now and then you get somebody that think, ooh, I'm going to make Herman Munster out of that green pumpkin. So they'll pick a green one, but most people want an orange one. And what do most people do with these pumpkins? What do you like to do with your pumpkin? Most of you like to cut the top off and make a jack-o'-lantern, right? Carve a face in it and put a candle in it and put it on your front porch for all to see. And some of you ladies, you're the decorators of the family, right? You like to pick different sizes and colors even. Not all pumpkins are orange. Some are white, some are pink, some are really, really green. When they're ripe, they turn green. So some decorators like to get all different kinds of pumpkins and sizes and put them on their front porch to look pretty. Pumpkins are fun, aren't they? And I have a niece that loves to cook with pumpkins. She makes pumpkin pies. She makes pumpkin bread. And oh, I'm starting to get hungry. How about you? Hey, have you ever thought about how do you cook a pumpkin anyway and cook with it? Well, you don't cook with the outside part. This orange part is kind of like the skin, kind of like the peeling of an apple. You're not going to cook the outside part. And when you dig out the seeds and the gunky stuff, when you cut the top off your pumpkin to make a jack-o'-lantern and dig out the seeds and gunky stuff, do you think you cook the seeds and gunky stuff? No, not to make pumpkin pie or pumpkin bread, but you can clean those seeds off and roast them in the oven and eat the seeds. You can put seasoning on them, salt or whatever, and roast them a little bit, and they're good to eat. But if you're going to make pumpkin pie, there's something else that you need to do in order to get to the part that you cook with. And I got my axe here, and I'm going to break this pumpkin open. Here we go. You ready? We'll see if I'm a big, strong person to be able to whack this pumpkin in two. Just a sec. Whoa, there with the stem. Whoa, I'm not very strong. It's too early in the morning. I don't think I've had so much trouble cutting one open. This must be a real good pumpkin, real strong. Okay, if I hold this up, you can see the inside of a pumpkin. I'm not going to cook with the peeling, the skin, the orange outside part. I'm not going to cook with the seeds and the gunky stuff in the middle. I'm going to cook the meat of the pumpkin. This is the meat that you eat right here. This layer right here. Okay? Does that make sense? Can you see it? Okay. That's the part you cook and you make pumpkin pie or pumpkin bread with. Fun, huh? And if you go online, I'm sure you can find a great recipe for pumpkin pie or pumpkin bread and treat your family or your friends. Now, one thing I've always been amazed at when we pick pumpkins and we put them in a pile in the display, or I always think, oh my goodness, it's not a very big pile. That's probably only 30 pumpkins laying there. And I'm always amazed that when we actually start counting those pumpkins, goodness sakes, there's a whole lot more there than I ever thought. So I'm going to let you see how good you are at guessing how many pumpkins. I'm going to take this one out because he doesn't count. He wasn't ready to pick yet. He's still green. I'm going to get ready to unload these pumpkins, and I'm going to count them and see how many's in this wagon. But before I do that, I want you to think of a number in your head. Guess how many pumpkins are in this wagon. Okay, you got the number in your mind? Now, tell the person next to you how many pumpkins you think are in this wagon. Okay, now I'm going to get busy and I'm going to count them. Then I'm going to come back and tell you how many are in there, and we're going to see how close you can come to guessing the exact number of pumpkins in that wagon. All right, guys, see you later.